I'm getting ready to make the doors on this bench. That's done. Now I just need to put a little latch so this thing stays closed. Is right here. I picked up these magnets thinking I might use these as a latch, and then I saw these when I went to Home Depot, so I got those at Lowe's. Lowe's didn't have these. So it's a magnet. Let's get that thing installed and see how it works. And so, you know, the French cleats, those are the those deals where you can sort of hang things on the wall. So I think I want to take some furring strips and cut them at a 45-degree angle lengthwise, which I've done on this one, right? And so you take this guy, one half of it, one part of it, to sort of tack it up level, and then this one, you can cut this one into little sections, you know, so that you have pieces of it, and then you can use this to hang things on the cleat. So this thing would sort of go back in like that, each little section that you cut out, and they would just sort of hold there, right? All right, well, I did a whole bunch of cutting to make these cleats, or make these a bunch of these bottoms like that, with a bunch of these sides like this, and then I go through and I glue those and staple them. So here's one that's already made, still sort of setting up with glue. But this is the French cleat piece right here that I cut out. Here's the bottom of the French cleat that I put in, and here's that little box. It sits right there. It holds in there pretty good. I like it. Now I just have to go through my little assembly line and make a whole bunch of these. Got everything cut. It's just a matter of assembling it. Like so. All right. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. And I'm not so deadly accurate that one or two of these, I've got little one inch 18 gauge brad nails in here. Go through and do these corners. And to get it squared up. There. And now Like so. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. All right, now I just kind of get rid of some of the excess glue there. And this guy is going to go right there. Some glue on it. Tight. So now we just take these guys, put them right here, and I made it so that it fits these boxes pretty good. Just stick them in there like that, and I kind of like to angle them that way you can see what's in there, or I can just dump these screws in there. But I kind of like, and then you can just take these things off and go do whatever you need to. And I was just thinking, you know, I've got these drills here, you know, another sort of battery operated, you know, that's a 15 gauge, shoots up to 2.5 inch nails. And I remember I bought a long time ago this little thing right over here. So I've got this still in this original case. Drill. All right, that is like the original. Oh wow, it just that battery just still had just a little bit of juice in it. I pulled the trigger and it went just a little bit. I wonder if I plug this thing in, if it's still going to charge. So this was a 12 volt. And this was, I don't remember what year it was. Geez, it must have been, well, at least 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago. Maybe 25. Yeah, still works, still in good shape, and I've got another pack of another one of these batteries, still in its, you know, never been used somewhere. I'm gonna charge this thing up just to see if it still works. What do you want to bet it still works? Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it or not, but that little light right there, it is blinking red. All right, well, I just took that little hole saw, put a little hole right down in there, and ran the router, the vacuum, and the compressor wires through there. Had them come out right over here, and they're plugged in here. And the table saw I've got coming right along this little vacuum pipe right here and plugged into the top one there. So it gives me 2 extra outlets here for growth or when I'm working with a tool of some sort. And now I just need to take that cord and attach it like right up here. The router is about right in there where that drill is, and I want to put a couple of tracks there. I'm going to get my router and I'm just going to run it, one coming up this way and one coming up this way. I believe that was 3/4 of it. Let's see how this thing fits in there. Perfecto. There we go. All right. Now I just have to drill some little holes in there and screw it down. All right. Got those tracks in there. Move this thing forward and back. I can, build a fence for it. And if this were, pretend like this was the fence here, I could drill a hole down in through here and in through over here, and just put some of these screws coming up through there so that I can move the fence forward and back relative to where the router would be coming up. So I can build a fence, and I've got this right here for the vacuum, a hose right there where I can tap into, and you can just sort of bring it right up over here for when I do the work. Got that stuff set up there, and I plugged in, I routed the outlet, the plug from there all the way over to here, so it's now plugged in. Everything is running off of this thing now, so I'm about done. I am just about done. I don't think there's really much more I want to do with this thing. I don't think I'm going to leave that big opening there. I think I'm probably going to put in maybe a couple of little drawers there, or something that'll just slide out. I'm not exactly sure, so I have to give that a little bit more thought. I've got this little cubby hole right here. I wanted to put a couple of shelves in there and put in stuff for the router. And over here where the saw is, I thought I might, that's where I'm keeping the hose. So I've got an outlet there for the hose, for the vacuum. Seems to work. Now this thing has 2 speeds. See if this other speed works. Oop. Oh, it popped out of gear. There we go. Guess the gears are a little bit loose.